Have you ever felt like you're banging your head against a wall, unable to move forward? No matter how hard you try, failure seems to repeat itself over and over again. Life feels like one big test, and you start asking yourself, where did I go wrong? But have you ever considered that every obstacle is actually a hidden opportunity? An opportunity for you to grow, to learn, and to become a stronger person. Together, we'll explore some practical lessons from Stoic philosophers, those who faced hardship, turned challenges into opportunities, and built strong lives from it. You'll see that within every difficulty is a valuable lesson. The key is knowing how to view it as a stepping stone to go further. Let's dive in and see where life's challenges can lead you. But before we start, don't forget to click the subscribe button below the video. 1. Define what success means to you. Have you ever asked yourself, what does success really mean to me? I know, it sounds like a big question, right? But trust me, this is the most important question you can ask yourself. Really, if you don't know what success truly means to you, how can you even begin to take action? Success isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's deeply personal, and sometimes you're the only one who can define it for yourself. Think about it. Are you chasing someone else's version of success? One that society or other people have imposed on you? I'd bet there have been plenty of times you felt like you were just living up to someone else's expectations, not your own. A stable job, a happy family, a nice car, a big house. But stop and ask yourself, are those things really important to me? This isn't easy, I know. But if you don't know what you really want, how can you ever find joy in life? For me, success might be a productive workday and time spent with family. For you, it might be something totally different. And that's the key. Find out what you truly want. Don't let life confuse you. If you live your life the way others want, you'll never feel truly fulfilled. But hold on, don't think success is just about what you achieve in the future. Success is not the final destination, but the journey you go through. The process, day by day, hour by hour, is where you learn and grow. Every failure, every setback, you see it, don't you? Is the stepping stone that brings you closer to true success. So, what motivates you? Why do you do what you do? Motivation is what keeps you going, no matter how tough the journey gets. If you don't know what drives you, you might feel burnt out or question whether you're on the right path. And that's when you start wondering, am I going in the right direction? It's hard to know, isn't it? The truth is, you can only understand success when you start with yourself. That's right. Success isn't about how much money you have or how much recognition you get from others. Success is simply knowing what you want and having the courage to follow your own path. Don't let comparing yourself to others throw you off course. And don't forget this quote from Marcus Aurelius, the famous Stoic. Happiness doesn't come from external things, but from how you respond to them. Isn't that beautiful? Success isn't about how much stuff you have. It's about how you face challenges and learn from every situation life throws at you. So, what do you think? Take some time to truly ask yourself, what does success mean to me? Finding the answer won't be easy, but try it. You might be surprised by what you discover. And remember, success isn't a destination. It's a journey of self-awareness, perseverance, and most importantly, living in alignment with what you truly want. 2. Plan to achieve success. Have you ever felt like you're just spinning your wheels, not making any progress? Honestly, a lot of us feel that way sometimes. We're chasing after goals without even knowing where we're headed. So how do we not just dream about success, but actually achieve it? The answer is simple. You need a clear, detailed plan that you can break down into actionable steps. Sounds easy, right? But in reality, it's not that simple. You might have a big goal, a grand dream, but if you don't break it down into manageable steps, it's easy to get overwhelmed and give up. So, what should you do first? Break your big goal down into smaller, more manageable chunks. Don't try to do everything in one day. Think about this. Want to start a business? That's awesome. But don't just think about getting rich or owning a massive company right away. Break that goal into smaller steps. Today, you'll research the market. Tomorrow, you'll write your business plan. Next week, you'll seek out funding. Little steps like this will keep you from feeling overwhelmed and help you stay motivated every day. And here's something really important. Set deadlines for each of those steps. Do you know why so many people don't achieve their goals? Because they don't have specific deadlines. They keep postponing, thinking, someday I'll get to it. But if you don't set a deadline for each small goal, you'll never move forward. Make sure you know when each step needs to be done and commit to it. This may sound practical and effective, but, oh man, it's not always easy to stay consistent every day, is it? Sometimes you'll feel exhausted, or you might think you're working so hard and not seeing results right away. But trust me, it's those small actions every day that add up over time and bring big results. Don't give up. Keep believing in yourself and commit to taking action every single day, even if the results aren't immediate. This is where you need a detailed plan, like a roadmap on a long journey. As long as you're heading in the right direction, taking one step at a time, you'll get there. Don't worry if the road isn't smooth, because the challenges and obstacles are part of the process. As the Stoics said, don't let things you can't control make you lose your way. Remember, success doesn't come overnight, but with the right plan and persistent effort, you'll see that each day you're getting closer to your goal. Just one step at a time, and you'll reach it before you even know it. So, are you ready to take action? Make a clear plan, break down your goals into manageable steps, and commit to taking action every day. And remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to success. 3. Staying motivated and focused on your goals. Have you ever felt like you're chasing a goal but can't seem to make any progress? Like you're putting in long days of effort, doing everything you can, and yet there's no clear advancement? Oh, I get it. It's a really frustrating feeling, and it's easy to want to give up, right? But what if I told you that maintaining motivation isn't something that just happens naturally? It's actually a skill you can learn. Would you be open to changing the way you look at things? Let's start with a simple but incredibly effective tip. Visualize your success. Imagine that you've reached your goal, that you've accomplished everything you set out to do. What would that feel like? The joy, the pride, and that sense of fulfillment when you look back on the long journey you've taken. When you're feeling worn out, when everything seems too much, just think about that image and you'll feel recharged. In fact, visualizing success will be your greatest motivator to keep going and not quit. But you might wonder, is just imagining it really enough? Well, there's another crucial thing you can do. Remind yourself why you started. Sometimes, during the long haul, we forget why we set a particular goal in the first place. And when things get tough, when you start feeling discouraged, remembering that reason will be what gets you back on your feet. Why did you start? Was it for financial freedom, a stable career, or simply the satisfaction of achieving something you set your mind to? Keep that reason in mind every time you feel like stopping. When that why is clear, your motivation will naturally ignite. Here's another piece of advice. Don't forget to celebrate the small wins. I know, sometimes we wait until we achieve the big goal before we reward ourselves. But the truth is, success doesn't just come from those big leaps. It comes from the steady, consistent steps we take every day. Every time you complete a part of your plan, even if it's small, take a moment to celebrate. Don't hesitate to pat yourself on the back. This will help you maintain motivation and feel like you're getting closer to your goal every day. There's a famous quote by Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher I really admire, where he said, If something is distracting you, return to your main goal. And it's so true. There will be plenty of distractions, maybe doubts, maybe setbacks, but don't let them stop you. Get back to your original reason for starting. Stay focused on your main goal and keep going. If you stay committed and don't give up, you'll get where you want to be. So, are you ready? Start by visualizing your success, reminding yourself why you started, and don't forget to celebrate the small steps along the way. Every day you push forward, you're one step closer to your goal. And I truly believe, if you stick with it, you'll never have to look back with regret. We can do this together. 4. Overcoming obstacles and failure. Have you ever felt like you've given your all and still can't see any results? Oh man, I totally get it. It feels like you're stuck in a vicious cycle, right? How many times have we faced failure and wondered, why can't I make it work? But here's something important I want to tell you. Don't give up. Struggles and failures are part of the journey. Have you ever faced failure? Oh, I'm sure you have, but don't think that means you failed entirely. In reality, failure is just a reminder. It helps you grow and learn. Every time it happens, you get a clearer understanding of yourself, what's not working, and what you can improve. Think of failure as a lesson. Learning from your mistakes is one of the best ways to move forward. Maybe you didn't hit your goal this time, but the important thing is that you gained valuable experience. What if you started viewing every mistake as an opportunity to do better next time? It's like collecting pieces of the puzzle that will eventually lead to success. Failure? It's just a part of the process. Now, let's be real. You're going to face challenges. And sure, there will be times you want to stop, thinking, I've tried everything and nothing's happening. But remember this, keep moving forward. You might not see immediate results, but every step, even a small one, brings you closer to your goal. Don't worry about the obstacles. Each time you overcome one, you'll become stronger. And you know what? Seneca, the famous philosopher, said, challenges are what help us train and become stronger. So, next time you face a challenge, think of it as an opportunity to toughen up. Do you see challenges as your enemy or your ally? I think they're allies. Every time you get through one, you'll feel proud of yourself, don't you think? Let me ask you, are you ready to keep going? Don't give up. Learn from every mistake and keep pushing forward, no matter how tough things get. Success doesn't happen overnight, but it will come if you stay persistent. And remember, every small step is getting you closer to your goal. 5. Enjoying the fruits of your success. You've probably had a goal and a strong determination to reach it. But when you finally achieve that goal, do you take the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor? This might sound simple, but many of us forget this part. We're often so focused on the next goal that we don't stop to savor the satisfaction of what we've already accomplished. But you know, taking a moment to celebrate, even the smallest victories, helps keep you motivated and moving forward. Don't forget to celebrate. I'm not saying you need to throw a big party or anything, but sometimes all it takes is a moment to look back and appreciate that you've done it. Can you imagine that feeling? A self-pat on the back, a contented smile after all the effort. You don't have to wait until you hit a big goal to celebrate. Even small steps forward deserve recognition. You've earned it. Honestly, joy is even more meaningful when shared. Isn't that wonderful? Sharing your success with family, friends, or co-workers will double your happiness. They won't just congratulate you, they'll also motivate you to keep going. Did you know sharing is a great way to spread your joy? They'll feel happy for you, and you'll feel even better seeing that joy ripple out. And most importantly, don't forget to be grateful for what you have. Seriously, gratitude makes everything feel brighter. When you're thankful for your accomplishments, not only will you feel happy, but you'll also feel content with life. Even the little things, the simple moments, are worth appreciating. And this helps you stay positive, no matter what life throws your way. In Stoic philosophy, Seneca once said, "Gratitude is the emotion of the wise, and contentment is the reward." Isn't that deep? So, don't forget to take a moment to enjoy yourself and thank yourself for all you've done. What do you think? Don't you deserve to enjoy your success? Take time for yourself, share your joy with others, and always be grateful for what you have. Success isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey and the steps you've taken to get there.